Welcome everyone. In today's video, I am going to talk about something very interesting about the ancestral nakshatras. So people ask me question, why do some people inherit wealth, land and status without struggle in their life? While others keep working hard but never see family wealth flow to them. Is it luck, karma or something hidden in your birth chart? So today I am going to reveal three powerful nakshatras that are directly connected to ancestral wealth, and more importantly how you can activate this hidden energy even if it is blocked in your life. And trust me, the third one is something most astrologers don't explain properly. So today you are going to learn all about the nakshatras and including remedies. So I request you to watch this video until the end so that you understand the whole energy of these nakshatras and understand the remedies properly, and you can help a lot of people. Before we get into the nakshatras, understand this, in Vedic astrology, wealth comes from these three sources. One is self earned income, the second one is your fortune and luck. So we call it as Vyakta Bhavas and Avyakta Bhavas. And third is ancestral and inherited wealth, that is Pitru Karmas or karmas done by the lineage. Now here is the truth. If your Pitru energy is blocked, even if wealth exists in your family, it won't come to you. Or even if you have the wealth, you are not able to enjoy it because of many problems like wealth or disputes or many other things. You may see property disputes happening, sudden losses happening, broken inheritance chains, or wealth going to someone else in the family. This is where nakshatra play a powerful role because they connect to your lineage frequency. First, let us look at Rohini Nakshatra. So let us start with something most attractive and fertile nakshatra, which is Rohini, and it is ruled by moon and it represents creation, nourishment and growth. People with strong Rohini placement often come from families with lot of assets. They have connection to land, agriculture and luxury. They attract comfort and abundance naturally. So without any struggle, they have all these things. You can see lot of famous politicians or film stars where moon is in Rohini, that is the place of exaltation of Rohini. Here is the hidden truth. Rohini wealth is deeply connected to mother's lineage and emotional ability. I had a client with Rohini and moon in Rohini Nakshatra. Her family had multiple properties, but she received nothing and got into dispute. The reason why this happened is there was an emotional conflict with her mother and maternal relatives. So because of this, the dispute started and she never got the property. And so when she consulted me and when I suggested remedies, after doing the remedies, so these things started and the nakshatra activation started happening. So simple things that she started is practicing gratitude towards her mother, keeping the photo of her mother and worshipping or showing respect to her, and doing the Durga sadhana on Fridays or donating clothes and fruits on Fridays to women, offering simple white food like milk or rice in the temple, healing emotional resentments like for forgiving all previous things. Within 6 months, a long stuck property dispute started getting resolved and she started receiving her share. So whoever is facing the issues with their ancestral property, so main thing to do is respect your mother and keep a photo of your mother in front of you and start showing some respect every day. Offer milk or rice on Fridays and do Durga sadhana. Spend time in nature. or walk on barefoot. Practice emotional balances. A lot of things you can do is listen to certain frequency musics, or do Ishta Devata Puja, or listen to the music that you like, or start singing the songs that you like. So Rohini gives wealth, but only when your heart chakra is open. So the frequency of heart chakra is very very important here. If for any reason, due to your lineage or your mother's dispute with your mother or elders, so this can block your ancestral wealth. Nakshatra that we will look into today is Magha Nakshatra. So it is the most powerful nakshatra for ancestors. Ancestral wealth, and Magha is directly connected to Pitru Devatas, that is your ancestors. So these people are born with royal lineage energy, authority and status, strong ancestral blessings. But here is the biggest mistake people make: they ignore their ancestors. So just to give you one live example that I consulted a man with Magha in Lagna, and his grandfather was extremely wealthy. So, but his father had conflicts with the family, and as a result, the entire wealth got stuck in a legal issue. So, this is one of the classical Pitru Dosha, examples. And how do you overcome this? So, how does this person overcome that? So, the important thing is Amavasya sadhana is very important, and understanding the Pitru Paksha Amavasya, which is very important. Offering water to ancestors, and mainly Pitrus, they want water and food, and especially given on the certain days of the tithis where they have expired, or on the Pitru Paksha Amavasya days, do all these things, chanting Om Pitru Devaya Namaha, and offering the food during in the afternoon on the days of Pitrupaksha Amavasya, or on the days of Tithis, on the days where they have expired. So these things are very very important to activate Pitru Nakshatras. So after doing these remedies within a year, that person got lot of clarity in his life, and the legal issues got resolved. So he got lot of financial support from his family. And the main thing, anybody is having the issues related to the Magha Nakshatra, so perform rituals on the days of Amavasya, especially Pitrupaksha Amavasya, and respect your elders and family traditions, and improve your family traditions, contribute towards your family traditions, and visit your ancestral places, so which will activate the Magha Nakshatra energy for you. Or if you are anyone is having the problems related to ancestors, must visit your ancestral places. And also you can do charity in ancestors' name. Magha does not give wealth by effort, it gives wealth by ancestral permission. So, the third nakshatra that we are going to see today is Dhanishta Nakshatra. So, it is a very interesting nakshatra, and the main nakshatra responsible for wealth in the entire galaxy is Dhanishta. So, you may notice the chakras. So, especially Dhanishta Nakshatra is connected with two main chakras, that is Swadhisthana chakra as well as solar plexus chakra. So, the Dhanishta Nakshatra is very very important, and Dhanishta means Dhan. So, Ashtavasus are the lord of Dhanishta Nakshatra. So, Dhanishta Nakshatra wealth is not ordinary wealth, it is extraordinary wealth. This is hidden, sudden and karmic wealth. People with strong Dhanishta placements, they experience sudden financial rises, gain through networks, family, or timing of investment or whatever. they can inherit wealth unexpectedly. There is a catch. Dhanishta requires lot of discipline and energy alignment. So just to give one example of my previous consultations, a person with Dhanishta Nakshatra and the sun in Dhanishta Nakshatra kept facing lot of losses. Even though opportunities came again and again, and he could not find the reason why the wealth was not staying with him. So after a lot of investigation, it was found that this guy had no structure, no discipline, and he did misuse of money lot of times. So I asked him to donate and also do Mahalakshmi sadhana to activate the financial frequencies, and also to follow the financial discipline, in the sense not to cheat anyone with finance, and respecting others' time and commitments that he has given to them. So after doing this, within few months he started doing well in the business, and he got the opportunities, as well as he was given with the right frequency to calm down, or overcome the previous problems or previous things he has done in his life. And he got a business opportunity to do business with his distant relative, and it brought him a major income and major luck in his life. So whoever is facing problem with Dhanishta energy, so donate something on Tuesdays or Saturdays to worker class people, or the security guard, or people like that, people who are in uniform. Maintain financial discipline. If you give any commitment with respect to finance to anyone, please follow that. Use your time wisely. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. Avoid greed and impulsive decisions. So don't go behind the money. You follow some discipline, and don't take any impulsive decisions. So Dhanishta opens wealth only when you align with the rhythm and responsibility. So here is something very important. Even if you are not born in these nakshatras, you will have them somewhere in your chart. These are very important. Every nakshatra plays some important role in your daily life. So check your moon nakshatras and ascendant nakshatras, and nakshatras which are placed in your second house and eighth house. Because ancestral wealth is not limited to one placement. It is a pattern across your chart. So if you activate these energies correctly, you don't just earn money. You will unlock wealth, and which is already meant for you. Now tell me in the comments, what is your birth nakshatra, or what is the nakshatra, the problem you are facing with. If you want me to analyze your chart and ancestral wealth and patterns, and give you frequency based remedies, and I'll be able to help you out. Make sure you subscribe and stay connected.